These healthy breakfasts are not only delicious but also very easy to make. The first recipe is a Turkish egg breakfast called Menemen. To start, you will need a green pepper, around 70 grams per serving. If you can find these long, thin green peppers, that would be perfect, but green bell pepper would work perfectly fine as well. So I will cut these now once lengthways and then into small chunks. Next, you will need one big tomato. This weighs 200 grams. You will need to puree this, and the easiest way to do that is to simply cut this in half, take a grater and place it into a plate, and now grate this on the biggest holes. You don't need to pre-cook these and remove the skin afterwards. I've seen this trick in a kanji video, and by doing this, the skin will actually serve as a safety net between your hands and the grater, and after you are done with the tomato, you will be left with the skin only and can throw it away. So grate both halves the same way, and then you will be left with a tomato puree, you see? Next are the eggs. I would recommend to use whole eggs. I will add 2 in this recipe. The yolks are relatively crucial to make the sauce creamy at the end. But you can also do 1 whole egg plus 50 grams of egg whites to save 50 calories from the yolk. Then I will weigh 5 grams of olive oil. You will need a bit more oil than usual in this recipe, and lastly 30 grams of this white cheese that I will break into small crumbles. This is a kind of feta cheese, but is made out of cow milk, is fat reduced and has more protein. You can go for regular feta cheese if you can find this. It's not that big of a difference calorie wise. Okay, let's get cooking. I will preheat a 18 cm or 7-inch pan to medium heat, add in the oil and now fry the peppers. I will occasionally stir them and wait until they get color and become soft. This will take around 3 to 4 minutes. Once they are soft and have brown spots, I will add the tomatoes and keep the heat at medium. I will let this simmer now under occasional stirring for around 2 minutes, add a pinch of salt, ground black pepper, and to add a little bit of heat, some chili flakes. After 2 minutes or so, the liquid will be almost gone and it will have formed a thicker creamy consistency. This is the time to add the feta cheese. The cheese will need around a minute until they slowly melt and turn the sauce into an orange color and become relatively thick. After that, I will add in the eggs and slowly combine everything until the egg is set but not overcooked. Take your time with this, around 2 minutes slowly cooking and stirring. And there you go! This meal comes in with 317 calories, 12 grams of carbs, 22 grams of fat and 21 grams of protein, and it's super delicious with 2 slices of sandwich bread that soak up all of the liquid. The cool thing about this meal is that it's not only a nice breakfast, but could also be a great meal at basically any time. Hey, do you know what else can be done at any time? Activating Surfshark, the sponsor of today's video. Surfshark is a virtual private network or VPN that encrypts your internet traffic and blurs your identity. It is available as an app and also as a browser extension and is super easy to activate. Surfshark will keep you safe when you are in public Wi-Fi like in your gym or in your favorite cafe. What also super cool about Surfshark is that you can change your geolocation within seconds and can have immediately access to streaming services with shows that you wouldn't normally get. My personal favorite, however, is that you can get past government censorship. All you have to do is to choose your location and bam, done. Also, additionally, if you get a Surfshark One membership, you get a lot of different additional benefits like antivirus and an alert system for data breaches. On top of that, you can have better deals with online shopping because websites won't show you prices based on your location or device. You can save 83% and get additional 3 months for free with my promo code FELUFIT. Link is in the description box down below. Thank you, Surfshark. The second meal is breakfast beef and nachos, and again it's made in 10 to 15 minutes. I will preparing 180 grams of extra lean ground beef. This particular one has 5% fat. You can go with the regular 80-20, but that will have double the calories. Then I will cut 100 grams of tomatoes and 1 medium yellow onion into bite-sized chunks. Before I will start cooking, I will prepare the sauce. I will add 30 grams of low sodium soy sauce into a small glass and combine it with this ingredient, and it's called gochujang. This is a hot chili paste with fermented soy and will add a nice umami flavor plus a punch of heat. I will only add 15 grams of this into the sauce. This is very spicy, so don't go completely crazy if you've never tried this. Mix the sauce until smooth and let's get cooking. I will preheat a pan on medium-high heat, add in a second of spray of olive oil and add in the beef first. I will separate this now with my spatula so as much meat as possible comes in contact with the pan to develop the maximum amount of browning. I will add a pinch of salt and black pepper and now fry this for around 45 to 60 seconds, just until the bottom starts to change color. This is where I add the onion and now break up the meat to combine everything. I will keep sauteing again for another minute or so. I will also add a pinch of MSG to enhance the beefy flavor and wait until the onions will become translucent. Then I will add in the tomatoes and fry everything again for another minute or so until they release their flavor. Now I will add my sauce and give everything a stir. As you might notice, I didn't make the nachos yet, and that is because they will take only 5 minutes to make and are very easy to overbake. So I will switch off the heat and close the lid and just let this sit on my stove. Don't worry, they will preserve the heat. To make nachos, I have here 2 high protein tortillas. They have 125 calories each. You can also use regular ones, they have around the same calories. And what I will do now is to first halve them, lay them on top of each other and cut them again into small nacho sizes. Now I will take a baking sheet with some aluminum foil and spread all of the nachos on top. This now gets into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes max, just until they get color. Don't overbake them or they will become super dry because tortillas don't contain a lot of fat. These, for example, got baked a bit too long, just on the edge to become too dry. I will spread them now around a plate and then I will add my still hot beef in the middle as a dip. And there you go! A 15-minute breakfast beef and nacho meal is ready. This meal comes in with 617 calories, 63 grams of carbs, 17 grams of fat and 55 grams of protein. The last meal is my personal favorite. At this point you all should know French toast, I guess. Sandwich dumped in eggs with sweetener. But did you know that you can make this savory and form this into an incredible sandwich? I will take a small bowl and start with the eggs. I like French toast with 1 whole egg and egg whites, but again you can use egg whites only depending on your caloric budget. I will add 60 grams of egg whites and 1 whole egg. Now instead of sweetener I will season my eggs with a pinch of salt, freshly ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon of oregano and a couple of dashes of cayenne pepper for some heat. Mix this now for around 30 seconds until everything is combined. Next is the bread, and I have 2 slices of regular white sandwich bread. They have 65 calories each and soak up a lot of the eggs. I don't like to add whole grain bread into this because in my experience they don't soak a lot of eggs and become rather dry. So dunk them into the egg mixture and flip them a couple of times until the bread has become fully wet, around 30 seconds. If you have still eggs left at the end, don't throw this away, you can add this into the pan later. Okay, a second of spray goes again into a pan on medium heat. Don't turn the heat too high for this, take your time. Add in both slices of bread and gently let them cook. I will also top them with the remaining eggs. Now we'll slowly cook these and flip them every minute or so. Also I will add another second of spray of olive oil so both sides have some to brown more evenly. Now slowly but surely, around 4 to 5 minutes later they will be fully cooked through and have a nice golden brown color on each side. This is the time where I will add in 3 slices of deli meat. This is chicken and is a very good lean protein source, 30 grams in total. Also, I will add 20 grams of low moisture mozzarella cheese on top of 1 slice of bread and close the lid so the cheese can start to melt faster. 20 seconds later, I will flip the deli meat so both sides can get crispy, and then after another 20 seconds, I will put them on top of the cheese and also lay the other slice of sandwich on top of them. Flip this one more time and let this sit here for another 15 to 20 seconds until a super high protein cheesy sandwich is ready. Cut this into halves and look at this, really nice. This sandwich comes in with 347 calories, 28 grams of carbs, 15 grams of fat and 27 grams of protein. Tell me in the comments if you want to see more breakfast ideas. Click on this video to see how you can make 3 different high protein pudding oats and see you there.